Hello, my name is Gacho Banduga, and like many of you, I found myself questioning the ethics of reaction content after watching Dark Viper AU's video called Reactors, the Professional Parasites. You may ask, what is reaction content? Well, reaction content is when streamers or YouTubers watch other people's content, and there are two types of channels who make reaction content: the good reaction channels and the bad reaction channels. The good reaction channels strive to add value to the videos they react to. They offer insightful, educational, and entertaining commentary, often providing analysis or breakdowns based on their expertise like music or game development. They add humor, creativity, and their personal touch to transform the content they react to. These channels respect the original creators by giving credit and understanding the fair use law. This respect helps build a community and leaves a positive impact through ethical practices. The bad reaction channels are the ones who do not offer additional value to the video they are reacting to by passive viewing and offering minimal to no commentary. Instead of transforming the content by giving their own insight and expertise, they choose to leech off and reap the fruits of original content creators' hard work. Through that alone, they show no respect to the original creator nor the fair use law. On top of that, they have the gall to claim they help the original creators through showing the entire video without adding much originality, who also create poor engagement, in my theory, practicing SEO tactics to gain more views without creating genuine community and leaving negative impact through their unethical practices. And you may ask, what are SEO tactics? Well, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's a method used to make website or video rank higher in search results on platforms like Google or YouTube, by using specific keywords, thereby attracting more viewers by making the content or website more visible. After watching the video by Dark Viper AU, I recalled the time when I watched the video of a creator who made a lot of effort to produce the content. But instead, I watched the reaction of the same video where the reactor contributed little to nothing. And it always left me a bad taste in my mouth because I kept rewarding the person who did nothing and added nothing, instead of the original creator who made everything and deserved everything. And that's something I aim to fix for myself. How about you? Can we commit together to reward creativity and hard work by actively choosing to watch and support original content more often? But there are some who will argue that reaction videos can introduce content to new audiences. Maybe, but only if the reaction channel is one of the good ones and not the bad ones. And besides, does this still justify the potential exploitation? And based on your personal experience, have you ever watched a reaction video and felt the original creator was unjustifiably exploited? And did you continue to watch the original creator's video on their channel after watching the reaction? Dark Viper AU provided many good arguments on his video, which inspired me to come up with this idea, where it could potentially empower creators instead of exploiting them. Imagine if YouTube or Twitch allowed creators to have more control on choosing who can watch their videos, through adding blocking mechanisms or some form of moderation tool, potentially rewarding the original content creator's efforts, and on top of that, reducing and maybe preventing bad reaction channels from leeching. But the idea is not without its flaws. For example, imagine you poured your heart and soul into a video by editing, writing scripts, and adding music just so you could share your passion or knowledge. Now, think about how this dedication compares to other areas of life where effort isn't always recognized. For instance, let's look at the scenario that might resonate with many of us from our school days. You're working on a group project that could make or break your graduation. There are 5 of you, but only one person does absolutely nothing, while the rest of you pour your efforts into the work. You do all the research, pull all-nighters, and brainstorm until you can't think anymore, all to secure a good grade. Yet, when the project is graded, the slacker benefits just as much as you do. It's like watching your carefully crafted video being overshadowed by a reaction video that adds nothing new but still reaps the rewards, of which potentially creators might become demotivated or change their content creation strategies, where they are more likely going to create slop content, because why work hard if being lazy is just as rewarded, if not more rewarded, than putting effort, unless the creator had the ability to do something about it. With the solution, what I'm trying to offer is, as I said, to give more empowerment of original content creators. That way they will feel more in control of their intellectual property, thus create fairness in exposure. That way the original content creator might receive more direct views, likes, and engagement, thus benefiting from the algorithm, and finally taste the fruits of their labor, potentially leading to increased motivation to produce high-quality original content. As I mentioned before, this solution has its flaws. While it could protect creators, but there is a significant risk that it might be abused to silence legitimate critique or commentary. So it needs to be balanced by protecting creators with ensuring freedom of speech so that the constructive criticisms can still flourish, which is vital for providing necessary feedback, as seen in case like Abba Preach versus Fresh and Fit. For example, consider the case of Abba and Preach critiquing Fresh and Fit. If Fresh and Fit could block such critiques, they could create an echo chamber, potentially shielding themselves from deserved criticisms and potentially expanding their influence with little to no backlash. And to prevent more transformative content creators like Abba and Preach or Ray William Johnson to criticize Fresh and Fit, or maybe someone like Johnny Somali. But despite all of this, I still believe it could help big and small creators to stop bad reaction streamers or channels from leeching. And maybe alongside this, platforms could introduce better revenue sharing or credit systems for original content when it's reacted to, with addition of creating a new form of feedback loop where content creators and good reaction channels can coexist through some form of mutual beneficial relationship, like channel whitelisting, where creators could whitelist specific reaction channels they trust or endorse. That way, the content creators can allow reactors to react to certain types of their content that are meant solely to spark a discussion. This could create a dynamic interaction where the creator could use the feedback from the reactors' perspectives, and maybe will lead to potential collaboration and maybe foster environments where both creators and reactors can benefit. Reactors can continue to produce easy content, while creators can potentially see increased engagement or discover new audiences through trusted reaction channels, and with that, the creators can adapt their strategy based on real-time feedback from how their content is reacted to, potentially leading to more successful content in the future. As I said, it's not perfect. There are a lot of things to consider, like personal beef/vendetta, new forms of exploitation, yes men, lack of free speech when it comes to criticisms, new forms of censorship, and etc. But this is the best solution I could think of based from watching Dark Viper AU's video called Reactors, the Professional Parasites, and my personal consumer's perception. Ultimately, the goal is to foster an online ecosystem where creativity is nurtured, effort is recognized, and every creator has the opportunity to thrive. Let's encourage a good reaction channels to add value, respect original work, and foster communities. And let's be mindful where we direct our attention and support, ensuring that the creators who pour their hearts into their work are the ones who benefit most from our engagement, and leaving a positive impact on social platforms. So with that said, please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and let's keep supporting original creators, and let's make positive changes together so we can shape a future where content creation is about collaboration, not exploitation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found my first attempt at commentary enjoyable. Until next time, see ya.